It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Good morning, everybody out there. You're looking good this morning. We're here live on the morning show with Scooty Patootie and his sidekick, Karen.
Yeah,
I'll be the sidekick today.
You're going to be the sidekick today.
Yes.
This is Karen's world, but all
This is
right.
Karen's world, but
I'm just a puppet in it.
you take the lead, and I'll be the sidekick today. I'll be the Ed McMahon to your Johnny Carson.
There you go. All right, so more important things. So how's my buddy Pat?
He's good.
He's good. Okay,
He's
just
good.
checking on him.
He's Are you afraid for him because he lives with me? Is that why you're always checking on him?
Now that you bring it up.
Yeah, no, he's good. We do watch a lot of, and I say this jokingly, let me just put this out there,
Okay.
but we do watch a lot of crime drama on
Okay.
TV because of me, because I find it fascinating that it's always the spouse or ex-spouse or ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, whatever, ex-partner that usually commits the murders. But I heard a comedian say something like, watching all those shows will really make you look at your spouse and go, we're okay though, right?
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, right.
But,
Now, do you watch like the based on true events type of crime?
yeah,
thing?
like
Oh,
a
yeah,
like
okay.
a Dateline or
Yeah, okay,
2020,
okay.
those kinds of things. Because it just is amazing to me. And we've got the sheriff on this morning. He will probably attest to this, but it's amazing to me how people that commit horrendous crimes often think that they're smarter than everyone else.
Yeah.
And it's
Smarter
like-
than the people that busted, like the last 500 people that tried this.
Yes. Yeah, it's like, well, okay. So you think that you were too smart to get caught? It's just amazing to me. Human nature is very fascinating to me.
And when you look at criminals, and I don't care any kind of criminal, you're doing something like this, you're not in the right frame of mind.
Right.
So, and it cracks me up as you can read in the paper or online and even locally, people that had like all these drugs in their car they got busted for and all this.
Yeah.
And it's because they were driving out without headlights.
Yeah.
And they were doing stuff like, and it's like, all right, if you were breaking that big of a crime, wouldn't you make sure that you had your headlights on? You were doing the speed limit. They never are.
Yeah,
and it's
your
like
license.
they got pulled over that were doing 15 over. Why would you be speeding if you got that? That's the mind of criminals.
Yes, and you think that your headlights would be right. You'd be driving the speed limit.
You'd be worried,
and your license tag wouldn't be expired.
Yeah.
That.
But that's usually not the case.
But yeah,
They'll pull them
human
over
nature.
for something else, and then they find all this stuff.
It's like, well, how'd that get there? Well, that's not mine.
Yeah.
I don't know how it got there.
I'm
Anyway,
smarter than them. They'll never say it's mine.
Yes, yeah, exactly. But Pat's good. How's
Okay.
Amanda?
Amanda's good. Amanda
Good.
is good.
Is there any event coming up that you will need to take her chocolate for?
Event coming up.
Like birthday, anniversary, the
Let me tell you,
anniversary of your first
because
date.
I'm going to get in trouble if I don't say this. There doesn't have to be an event to bring her chocolate.
Well, that was going to be, I was actually segueing
When it
into
comes
that.
to chocolate, that's an any day.
I was just going to segue into that and say, well, how about just because she's your wife and,
Yeah, chocolate any day. Yeah.
So I'm
there.
feeling some chocolate is coming your way today, Amanda. Get it?
What did I do? No.
Get it?
Yeah.
Get it? Chocolate.
We got our granddaughter over last night.
Today. Oh, you still have her today?
Yes. She's
she's
leaving today. She's going to the other grandparents today.
Okay.
So. But, we had her over last night. She is a trip. I loved it.
Well, that's why you're tired. We were talking about being tired this morning. That's why you're tired, because you...
She actually slept with us last night, and she is all over the place.
Yeah.
She likes to be on top of somebody almost.
Oh, gosh. Well, that explains why you're lethargic this morning.
There you go. There you go.
So, well, that's good.
But I love every minute of it.
Well, so I think Amanda deserves some chocolate, and maybe your granddaughter. And tell me her name. I always get her name wrong. Lila. I always want to call her something else. Lola. That's
Lola.
I don't know why, but it's Lila with an I.
Yep.
I've got a mindset of that. I don't know why. Anyway, Lila, has she experienced chocolate yet?
I don't know, be honest with you. I'm not sure.
Does she? She's eating solid food.
Oh, yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I made chicken last night. She tore it up and made some pasta. Right. She likes that.
Well, Today could be the day.
Today
could be a big day.
Could be the day for chocolate. You never know.
Little bite for her and a little nibble for her and a bigger bite for Amanda.
There you go.
I'm thinking it's going to be a great day over there. So, well, it is a great day. Sun shining. And it's a big day today, June 4th.
Is it?
I've got yes.
All right.
This is a big day in history. And first of all, it's National Cheese Day. So I'm celebrating today with some cheese. I love cheese. Do you like cheese?
I cook with a lot of cheese.
Cheese is great.
I can make a dish with cheese.
What's your favorite cheese?
I don't know. It kind of depends. I use a lot of Colby Jack when I cook.
Yes, I like Colby.
If it's steak, I'll use provolone on a lot of my steak stuff. I do like pepper jack.
Pepper jack, okay.
What about, I like a variety.
Blue cheese. Are you a blue cheese at all?
Not real big on blue cheese.
I like blue cheese like on a Cobb salad, but that's more of an acquired taste, I think. But I wanted to see if I could find out here. I love cheese though. I like brie if I was just going to eat it with an apple or something like that. But I like Colby and I like cheddar. Those are my two go-tos. But I was trying to look to see if I had information on how many cheeses there are, but I don't see that. But anyway, it's National Cheese Day, so I'm going to be having me some cheese
there you go.
To celebrate the big day.
Go make you a grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh, yeah. I love me a grilled cheese sandwich.
See? That's perfect.
We eat those a lot for lunch, just, because they're quick and they're easy.
Yeah,
but it's also National Hug Your Cat Day. So, you don't have cats at all, do you?
Not unless I'm trying to feed my dog.
Yeah. Have you ever had a cat?
Yes, I had a cat, and that was it.
Like Pat grew up with cats. They had cats at their house more so than dogs. Now, I come from a dog family, but Pat and I have had a cat, and they're a lot different than dogs.
Well, they're kind of, dogs, you call them over and pat on them, and cat, like, you want to pet me, you come over here.
Yes, and sometimes, and then it's like pet me, and then as soon as you touch them, they're like, okay, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm done.
But it is National Hug Your Cat Day. So for all of you out there that do have cats, today's the day to really get in there and annoy your cat by hugging them all day. So it's just a wealth of information today.
I had bought Amanda a cat right before she got pregnant with Caitlin.
Oh, okay.
And come to find out, if you're pregnant, you're not supposed to do cat litter or stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
So I got stuck with this cat and taking care of this cat, and that will be the only cat.
Yeah, I will say this, though, about cats. They are extraordinarily clean. When it comes to they preen
and it was a good looking. It was one of those Himalayan long haired.
Yes.
I mean, beautiful cat. I have realized I'm not a cat person.
Yeah, I mean, I like cats. I do like. If it's
cats. Somebody else's, I'll pet on it. But
I do like cats. But if I have to have a choice, I'm going to go with a dog. But I do like cats.
I did go out and buy this really expensive machine that automatically cleans the litter box and puts it in a thing and seals it.
Oh, yeah. That was helpful.
That was for
Wasn't
me. It was.
I do like the fact that a cat can be taught, can use a litter box.
Yeah.
And they're very independent, really, when it comes to like leaving them inside the house for a couple of days, as long as you leave them food and water, that kind of thing. But yeah, I do like cats, and I miss our little princess. She passed away a couple of years ago, but anyway. So another big day, just a couple of big days, because I know we're running long, but you don't have to
You always do.
educate.
It's
I know.
nothing normal.
But this day in 1896, Henry Ford drove his first Ford through the streets of Detroit.
Really?
Yes.
Awesome.
And it weighed 500 pounds, and he called it the quadricycle. And it had a 4-horsepower engine and went up to 20 miles per hour. Which
That's
is pretty
cool.
good for 1896, 20
That
miles
was.
an hour.
Impressive.
So yeah, that happened on this date in 1896, and then in 1917 on this day, the draft started for World War I draft. 20 million men, over 20 million men registered for the draft. That's a lot.
a
I
lot.
don't think about that many people being in the country in 1917, but I guess so. And then, one more little fun fact. 1919, Congress approved the 19th Amendment, giving the women the right to vote.
There you go.
So, how about that? 19th Amendment was approved this day in history. So, congratulations to all of the women. Do you know, interestingly, my grandmother, the grandmother that lived with us when I was growing up, she would have been a young woman at that point. She never voted, I don't think. She never wanted
Really?
to cancel out my grandfather's vote. So, yeah, that's what so anyway. But women like to vote now, don't we? Like to vote.
Yep.
So anyway, that's a fun fact, isn't it?
There you go.
Okay, wake up, everybody.
Wake up.
It's
We
time-
actually got a show we're starting.
So, do you want to? Oh, I guess we don't take a break yet, do we? We have to.
No, we got to at least get through the morning
I
prayer.
forgot what we were
We're
doing.
losing it. This is not going to be a good day for us.
I forgot what we were doing. It's like I was ready to go to break because it's time. But anyway, the morning prayer brought to us. We have so much fun here. Don't
Oh,
we?
yeah. It's a blast.
It's a. Everybody has a cross to bear, and I am yours. Hospice of the Ozarks, the area's not only not-for-profit hospice provider since 1979. Give them a call at 870-508-1771 if you have questions about their services. They have, of course, provide support for end-of-life journeys. They do palliative care. They do bereavement counseling. And there's volunteer opportunities. They have information on summer camps for youth. And so give them a call, 870-508-1771. And we appreciate them supporting our morning prayer. So let's bow our heads this morning. Heavenly Father, once again we come to you and we just give you praise and thanks for the beautiful area that we live in, for this wonderful day that you have created and given to us. And we thank you for the recent rain to nourish the land. And we just thank you for all of our family and friends and for our community. And we ask that you be with our military today in all of their endeavors and guide our leaders to make right decisions. And we thank you for the freedoms of this country that you have so richly blessed us with. And as we near our 250th birthday of this country, we just thank you for all of the freedoms and the joys of living in this country, and help us to remember all that you have done for us. Forgive us of our sins and help us to love one another and to treat others the way we want to be treated and to see others through your eyes. All these things we ask in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
So we'll take do you want to
Full
do a
break.
full break? Of course, because I'm long again. And we'll be right back.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care in Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Hospice of the Ozarks, our purpose is you, not just your illness. We offer a compassionate plan of care that respects your dignity and honors your wishes with countless services and groundbreaking programs. We are committed to improving the quality of life for both you and your family. We provide care and support in the comfort of wherever you call home, but we also have the area's only hospice house when needed. As the only local not-for-profit hospice, we will never turn away a patient regardless of their ability to pay. Learn more at hospiceoftheozarks.org.
Hi, I'm Bob Zador of the Z Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person, who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Hey, welcome back to the morning show. Hey, one more fun fact before we
Okay.
go to the
All
weather.
right, here we go.
This is, you're going to like this.
Might as well. We got plenty of time.
Yeah, I know. But this is a fun fact that I think you'll appreciate. It's
Okay.
just a funny, because it's baseball season, right?
Okay.
So in 1974 on this day, there was a baseball game, a Cleveland Indians game
Okay.
in Cleveland. They sold beer for 10 cents that day. And the Indians ended up having to forfeit that game because fans kept stumbling onto the field during the game. So that probably was the last 10-cent beer day, would be my guess.
That's funny.
But I thought, is that not funny?
That's something I would have done.
So,
Oops.
yeah, I know. So they kept they couldn't keep the fans off the field, so the Indians had to forfeit the game. I just thought, when I read that, I just thought,
That's funny.
talking about human nature, it's like,
That is hilarious.
isn't that funny?
That is.
Anyway, we're just having a great time. Well, I am. I don't know. Everyone else.
We're just going to fall further and further behind,
I know.
think.
But now we're going to go into the weather.
Okay. Brought to us
weather.
by the Z Team.
Let me put my meteorologist hat on here. And brought to us by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, who I'm sure if they are listening to this, they are just shaking their heads going, why? Why? Anyway, they, Century 21 Lemac Realtors, Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team.
Team.
Retiredarkansas.net is their website if you want to go on there and take a look at all of their customer. You've got to check out their website with all of their customer service awards and all of their accolades that they've been given over the time. And you can also check out their cameras that they share with us. Night or day, they do that for us. And
Pretty sworn, and this is the first time. Yeah, this live.
That's
You ask
live.
that every time.
I do because
it
it's
doesn't
so
look
clear.
like it. Yeah,
It looks like a postcard.
the last couple days you weren't able to see anything because of the fog, and now
Yes.
it's beautiful. I'm going to switch over to the zoom in one. This is the wide angle one that stays wide the whole time, but this one zooms around. And that is really,
wow,
really
that is
nice.
a clear view. On a clear day, you can see forever. That's a song, by the way, or a movie.
It's
or both.
awesome. It's
That's
nice.
beautiful. And you can also check out the MLS listings on the webpage as well. If you're
Yeah, they
looking,
pay to put the whole MLS listing on their
Yes.
webpage. So
And-
retiredarkansas.net, and it's got everything you need.
It's got everything you need, and they're licensed in Missouri and Arkansas, and they want to be your realtor, so check them out if you're looking to do something in real estate, buy, sell, or otherwise. And you can give them a call as well, 870-405-0793. And when you get them on the phone to talk to them about your real estate needs, tell them you saw their beautiful views from their camera on the morning show. Tell them Karen and Scooty sent
There
you.
you go.
So, yeah, those are great views. It's amazing, and I do ask that often if that's a real picture or a postcard, because it's so clear it looks like it should be a postcard.
It's like we had a boat that was just going around the
yeah.
bend, but then you got a person standing out there fishing.
Is that a person fishing?
It looks like it.
Wow. Okay.
I may be wrong, but it sure looks like
It
it.
sure
Yeah.
does look like it.
Yep.
Well, today would be a great day to be out, I think. Not real windy.
Are those what? No.
That was not me that asked that, by
Yeah.
the way. Let me just clear that up. Pretty view, though. While we're looking at the breathtaking view, let's talk about temperatures. Mountain Home is 64 degrees, Harrison 63, Batesville is 63 degrees, Yellville 63, Marshall 65 degrees, Salem 60, Mountain View 64 degrees, Calico Rock 62, West Plains is 60 degrees, Springfield 63, Poplar Bluff 62, and St. Louis 65. It is a beautiful day. Beautiful day out there.
All right, we need to take a look at the
Yes,
radar,
yes.
but I think
Don't
we're on
point-
a...
don't
I was
touch my
pointing at your
screen.
monitor here
Yes, thank you.
so you can update it.
Yes, just a minute. Give me time. Don't touch my screen. You throw me off. There's the radar.
There it is.
You know, this time of year, it seems like Kansas and Texas get a lot of the storms, but then they dissipate by the time they get over to us.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot coming up. We got a little bit at the bottom, the southern part of
Yeah.
Arkansas, but it's just
Nothing
little hit
in
and
their
miss.
area. Let's just zoom in, shall we, to Mountain Home? Look at that. Nothing.
I'll take it.
I'll take it too. No watchers or warnings in our area this morning. Today's high is going to be 81 degrees, mostly cloudy, with a 30% chance of thunderstorms today. Sure didn't look like it on the radar, though, did it?
No.
Tonight, low of 66 and partly cloudy. Friday, high of 82 degrees, mostly sunny, and then a 20% chance of thunderstorms. Friday night, partly cloudy with a low of 67. And then Saturday, high of 82 degrees, 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. And then Saturday night, low around 70 degrees, chance of showers and thunderstorms, 20 to 30% chance. And then Sunday, chance of precipitation is 80%, high of 82, and Sunday night, a low of 70, chance of showers and thunderstorms at 60%. And then Monday, 60 to 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms and high of 84. So looks like we do have some precipitation coming in this weekend, but it's going to be hot.
It is.
Hot.
It is.
And the pollen count, no tree pollen, grass pollen continues to be very high, and ragweed is at none. Norfolk Lake is at 555.77 feet. Level is 3.77 feet above full pool of 552 feet. And Bull Shoals is 659.97 feet. Level is 0.97 feet above full pool of 659. And the dam report, Norfolk Dam is not running any units. Bull Shoals is running 1 unit minimum flow. And that is the weather brought to us by the Z-Team. So now we're going to zip on over and take another break.
Well, we'll get a quick word.
Quick word break. We're leaving. We'll be right back.
You build more than projects. You build what communities rely on. When the job site runs on results, put Kubota to work. Backed by expert service and support from your local Kubota dealer. Right now, bring home select Kubota KX series with 0% financing available or save up to $4,800.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show. I was just explaining to Scooty that I'm just going to continue to do me.
I know that's scary.
That is scary. Well,
It's
scarier
scaring a
for
lot
you.
of people out here, including myself.
Hey, it is time for community events. We got some fun coming up, and community events brought to us by
Ozark Farm and Lawn.
the dealership that deals. Yes, they've got Kubota.
They got Kubota.
Go ahead, do your
No,
thing.
go ahead. What else?
Kubota and
New Holland.
And where are they? Where are they located? Do you know?
I don't know their address.
Okay, see, I found a glitch in your.
Next up.
It's 4423 Highway 62 West here in Mountain Home, and Scooty just loves them. And
I
do
do.
too.
They've done a great job in taking care of me, and
Yes, and
they've
they'll-
always had the parts and the service and everything I need. So I've been real happy with them.
And you will love them too. So go check them out. They've got new equipment, construction equipment. They've got pre-owned. And if you go on their website, ozarksfarmandlawn.com, they also have a new in stock tab that you can click on there and see what kind of new toys they might have in stock. But go check them out because they have got a massive inventory, and they will be able to give you all the information for whatever it is that you're looking for. And if you're not sure what you need, they probably can help you figure that out. So go
Yep.
check them out today. And we appreciate them sponsoring our community events. So, all right, we got some fun things coming up here this month. This coming Saturday night over at the Shed, Hospice of the Ozarks is sponsoring their A Night of Hope Gala, and this is their annual fundraiser. This year's gala is inspired by the romance and charm of Paris. So that'll be a fun night. The festivities start at 5:30 p.m. over at the Shed. Tickets are $100 per person, and for that, you get signature cocktails, social hour. They're having silent and live auctions, live entertainment, a 3-course dinner. They're doing drawings and giving away commemorative gifts. And then they're also going to be presenting their community partner awards. And that's $100 per ticket. And you can give Hospice of the Ozarks a call at 870-508-1771 if you want information on that. It does say that you needed to RSVP by May 31st, but if you don't have a ticket and you're interested in getting one, give them a call. They might be able to accommodate you on that. And then Also, this Saturday is the annual North Central Board of Realtors are hosting Special Olympics Arkansas Fishing Derby. This fishing derby is open to all participants of all ages with special needs. So that is going to take place over at McCabe Park. Those ponds are going to be fully stocked for this event, and registration begins at 8:30. Fishing begins at 9, and they are going to have prizes for everyone. All the fishing poles, bait, and everything is provided. And they are also doing free hot dogs and chips, drinks, and cookies for participants. So that's going to be a fun time for them, everyone over there. And that is at McCabe Park for all participants who with special needs. And then Tuesday, June 9th, this coming Tuesday, is the Ryan Mallett football camp over at Bomber Stadium for students going into kindergarten through 8th grades. The football camp is free. Registration and check-in starts at 8:15. Camp is from 9 to 11:30, and participants need to bring cleats, water, and athletic wear. And then Twin Lakes Playhouse is also selling tickets right now for their upcoming production of a Southern comedy called Hallelujah Girls. That opens on June 12th and runs through June 28th on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Tickets are $15, and you can get those by calling 870-424-0444. You can call and reserve your seat, and or you can go online and purchase tickets at tlp.org. And then also June 20th over at Fred Berry Crooked Creek Nature Center, the Call is hosting an event called Fishing for Fathers, and that is from 10 to 12 at the Fred Berry Crooked Creek Nature Center. And that's for men who are interested in supporting or fostering foster care, interested in supporting adoption services. And so check that out if you are someone who is interested in adoption or fostering. So check that out. And
that's all a minute.
The 250th
Oh,
4th
yeah.
of July celebration is coming up on the 4th of July in Yellville on the town square, Saturday, July 4th, beginning at 6 p.m. And stay tuned for more details on that, but just mark your calendars because that's going to be a fun event over on the square in Yellville on July 4th. And that's it for community events. So we're going to take are we doing a word or a break?
No, we're going to take a break.
Going to take a break. We'll be right back. And Sheriff Montgomery is in the house. So he's chomping at the bit to come on and talk. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Sleep Mart is introducing
Hi, welcome back to the morning show. I've got Sheriff John Montgomery here to say hello. Hello.
Hello.
It's always fun to have you here because I never know what you're bringing.
What's coming out of my mouth is what she started to say.
That is what I started to say. That's what I was thinking, but in a nice way.
Nope. Weather's beautiful. Summer's finally getting here.
Yes.
I like hot weather, but I mean, I was in Fort Smith Sheriff's Conference. Came back Tuesday late afternoon, and so it was hot and humid down there. But no, I'm ready for summer.
Have you seen a big uptick in anything since the weather's gotten warmer?
Not really. I mean, the traffic is certainly increased, and boat traffic and things like that, but nothing major, no.
Well, that's good. Well, I have a story to tell you.
Okay.
That I have been meaning to tell you, and I kept forgetting, but several months ago you were on and we were talking about scams, and you told me what you did when you get these spam phone calls. And I've been trying that. Do you remember what you told me?
Answer the phone, Baxter County Sheriff's Office?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Fraud Division.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried that. I tried it more than once. It works every single time. And I've been meaning to tell you that. So when, if something shows up on my phone as a spam, and I just say, Baxter County Sheriff's Department, Fraud Division, how may I help you? Click every single time. So I would highly recommend that tactic for people that want to have some fun with their spam phone calls. So thank you for that
Well,
tip.
you're very welcome. And I hope a lot of people use that.
Well, I will say this. I think it has probably reduced the number of spam phone calls I'm getting. I don't know.
And I'll tell you, I think you're right, because they share these lists across the board.
Do?
Yeah, yeah, not just here in the U.S., but across. So if they decided that is a bad number, you certainly could be. I know for me personally, it's reduced the number of calls that I get.
See, I think I'd be interested in other people trying that and just hearing back what they say on that, because I was getting it would go kind of cycle, but if I started getting one spam phone call a day, I was getting 20. It just seemed like it would go in spurts, but I have really cut that down, and I credit your recommendation for that. So,
well, I'm glad it worked, or is working. So
is working. So, so what's new in Baxter County that you want to?
We're busy. We've got 5 major projects that we are working hard to try to get completed before the end of the year. Of course, I'm leaving office at the end of the year, and so. Some of it involves excavator work and concrete work and things like that. I mean, they're major projects that we're trying to do. And the great part our Baxter County Sheriff's Foundation, that was formed a few years ago for people that again, everybody has a passion. And if your passion's education, then you want to give, you can give to, the college or local schools or whatever. If your passion's medical, then you have the hospital and that you can do, the foundation, all those things. But if your passion is public safety, then this is a way that you can give. And people are very generous and have been getting it. It's not been that long ago that we had a elderly lady die. Her passion was law enforcement, and she left a nice gift of about $60,000 for our foundation. So I tell you, that's the backstory. So we met, it's probably been 3 weeks ago. The Sheriff's Foundation met, and they funded a little over $90,000 worth of projects that we're working on. And so we're very grateful to the board members on the foundation, and we're working hard. So as I said, once the election was over, I've told my staff we're not going to sit back and just coast to the finish line. We're gonna work hard and finish this year out. So,
the projects you're working on, is that anything you can share with us? Or?
Well, the first big project, actually, the Quorum Court funded that last month. So if you look at the front of the sheriff's office, to the left is a gravel parking lot, and that's where the overflow parking for the sheriff's office. When they widened US 62 several years ago, they took almost all the parking. It's very hard to get in and out of the sheriff's office. So former County Judge Mickey Pendergrass and I worked together, and we were able to purchase an old gas station, that property next door.
Oh, yeah.
And they tore that down and turned it into a gravel lot. Well, there's an old retaining wall that there all the way, or on three sides of that, and that retaining wall collapsed.
Oh.
So even though the parking lot is there, it's a dangerous situation, and so it's not an easy fix. And so they've got to come in and excavate,
Sure.
bring rock, etc. So the Road and Bridge, now we are required to reimburse Road and Bridge.
I see.
Because it's a different department. But the Quorum Court funded that, and so that work should get started before long. So that's one. The second one, the Sheriff's Foundation purchased for us, we've been trying to get a drone. While the helicopter is extremely important, we have been wanting to getting a drone. Part of the problem is when I say the expense, and if you just tell someone this, they'll go, "Oh, you can buy drones cheaper than that." Okay, and that's the first reaction.
Right.
But both state law and federal law prohibits law enforcement from purchasing or operating a drone that has any parts made in China.
Okay, that's interesting.
And there's a few blacklisted countries, if you will.
Right.
So
that makes sense.
So the cost more than doubles because of that.
Right.
So the Sheriff's Foundation funded roughly $26,000 is what it costs for us to get a drone.
Wow.
And so I think today's Thursday. I think it's supposed to be shipped today. So
nice.
we'll be getting that. Another one that's been in the works now for a long time, canines. We've had 4 different canines over my career. We've not had one lately. There is part of it had to do we didn't have a handler, and then we didn't have the funding, and back and forth.
Right.
And so we've been working now for months to get that. So we have vehicle outfitted to handle a canine,
Nice.
and we are actually in the process of building kennels at the sheriff's office, and the Sheriff's Foundation funded that, and to build the kennels.
Very nice.
And then there was an endowment left through the Community Foundation for the canine program, which means every fall we get a check, and that goes into a fund for the care and upkeep of the dog. So the Sheriff's Foundation also funded the purchase of a dog.
Do we have the dog?
Dog's not been, and I use the word ordered yet because that's what you have to do. But no, it's not yet because we don't have the kennels finished.
Oh, okay. All right.
But that's another project. Our shooting range, with the old quarry on County Road 69, we've turned in. It's been sitting basically not being used a lot, and so we've turned that into a shooting range for us. Used to, we had to go way up close to Missouri in order to do. Mm-hmm. And so we've done some upgrades, and the Sheriff's Foundation funded again for that, for lighting and some actual action type targets and things like that. So that's another project that we're doing. And then the front office, when you walk in the front door, it's really a safety issue. And so we've been wanting to do something. So we got half of it finished. And it's kind of a problem because we can't not be open for business.
Right.
So it's not an easy, let's just shut the thing down for a month and let's do it. Right. You can't do that. And so we've got half of it done. The second half will be a little bit more problematic, but again, Sheriff's Foundation chipped in in order for us to finish that. So, again, those are some of the major projects that we're working on. And, again, the idea of the front office is it's going to improve safety, but it's also going to improve the service to the people that walk in. So
excellent. Well, there's a lot going on there. Well, all right, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with the sheriff to talk more about what's going on in his world. So don't go away.
A new way to shop for a great night's sleep. Your Comfort Mattresses comes in 5 unique comfort levels, from firm to soft, with cooling options to match your perfect sleep temperature. And no matter your price range, we'll help you find the perfect fit. Get deep, restorative sleep exclusively at Sleep Mart.
Our community. Relationships matter. A handshake still means something. And neighbors look out for one another. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're more than a bank. We're your biggest supporters because every dream, every first step, and every big moment deserves someone who's right there with you. Farmers and Merchants Bank, rooted in Arkansas, growing communities. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville, voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day, or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday, 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
Discover comfort and style at Sleep Mart. From reclining sofas and love seats to manual and power recliners, sleep and lift chairs, we've got it all. Choose from a variety of styles, colors, and fabrics. All made with pride in the USA. Come to Sleep Mart today, where comfort meets savings. Your senior health.
Welcome back to the morning show. I'm visiting with Sheriff John Montgomery, and we were just talking about some of the projects you've got going on. Talk a little bit about with the canine. You had mentioned training. Is there special training that has to go in with?
Yes. When you purchase a dog or order a dog, so they go and it's trained, and then you'll send that canine handler down, and they'll spend a week or 2 weeks depending on what the purpose is, and then they'll actually train together, and then from there's ongoing training on a regular basis the two of them have to do.
Does the dog stay with one handler, right?
Yeah, just one handler per dog.
Is the plan just to have one dog, or you?
The kennels we're building, we're going to build to hold two because it made sense. Not in case we want to expand that in the future. Ideally, we would have multiple dogs, but we'll have to kind of see how that plays out. Because the nice part about it, again, in the past we've had canines in the past. I think we've had 4. But part of the issue, again, when we lost the last one, we didn't have nobody wanted to handle the dog. Then once we finally come up with someone to handle the dog, we didn't have the funding to get the dog. I mean, so it was a type of situation that now, and the great part about this endowment that's been left, there's money there from now on that will take care of the upkeep, and because there's vet bills, there's lots of things that go into that besides just food.
Right.
And so that's the great part about this endowment, is that it's going to take care of the canines forever.
What kind of role does the canine play with you all?
Well,
what do you use them for?
One of the things that, and again, the city has, and they've been gracious. We use their canines on a regular basis. Sometimes the main thing that they're used for is to sniff out drugs, narcotics, etc. And so that can be done during traffic stops. That can be done during search warrants at homes, things like that. The other thing that the dog that we will purchase will do, that the city's does, is a tracking. So now the Calico Rock, the tracking dog team from Calico Rock Prison, has been great. We've utilized them many, many times. That's all they do, and that's what they're trained to do. But sometimes, by the time you notify them and they get up here, I mean, there's a significant amount of time lapse, and it may not be that the crime. You're chasing someone that's run off. It may not be worthy of calling them up, but to have your own canine that can do tracking, you can get a canine there fairly quickly and do that. And it can also be used for lost kids and things like that. So
I was going to say, when you say tracking, you're not just necessarily talking
Correct.
about
it could be
suspects,
somebody with dementia, or a child, or whatever that we can use. And again, the city of Mountain Home the police department's been very gracious to work with us with that.
Well, that's good. Well, that's I'm always fascinated at the use of canines in law enforcement, because they're really considered, I guess, deputies or law enforcement themselves, the dogs.
Oh yes, absolutely.
And what's the time, like, how old are the dogs when
you're asking me a question I don't know the answer to?
Okay.
Yeah, I really don't.
I just wondered how long the dogs are actually in training before they
I think that's going to be, I'm sorry, I thought you meant the age of the dog itself. I don't know, but the training for the dog, once and there's companies out there that's what they specialize in.
That's what they do.
Yeah, that's what they do. And so I'm not quite positive on that, but I'm going to say it's probably a month or 2 that they're going to be trained before they're ready for us.
So, and there's a lot that goes into that, and I was curious about the age of the dog too, in terms of how old the dogs are when they come. I would expect that they're probably younger dogs, like 2 or 3 years old maybe, but I don't know that. I was just curious.
And I don't know the answer to that.
Well, all right. Well, I stumped the sheriff this morning. How about that? So, and what about the use of drones? Have we ever had drones here before?
Oh, the city police use drones
they do?
And yes, they use it. State police have drones. We've utilized them. Again, it's something that we wanted to do, but they're expensive. And so we there's been numerous times, even going back, you mentioned the scams when we had the sting operation here. We were utilizing the city police's drones to help with that whole operation. And even when one of them ran off, we had a pursuit and a manhunt up there. We actually used working with the city's drone and our helicopter. They worked together because the drone is going to be was much closer to the ground, while the helicopter was much higher, and so we were utilizing them both to keep the suspect pinned down, if you will, until the tracking dog team could get there and get them captured.
I'm loving that because with the technology too, it seems to be that would be a very useful tool.
Well, it is, and that's why, for us, it's a dual thing. So the helicopter has its place, a drone has its place. They don't take the place of each other.
Right.
And so when you talk to, and again, the tracking dog team in Calico Rock, they've won national awards. That's how good they are. Wow. And when you talk to Lieutenant Steve Lively, who is now over the whole canine program for the whole state of Arkansas for the prison system, he will tell you there is nothing more valuable. He said, while we work with drones and they're helpful, that helicopter cuts down the length of a track tremendously.
Yes.
Because what happens is, and when I first took office, one of the very first times we were, on a manhunt and trying to track down a suspect, and tracking dog team, and I know Benny Magnus was the pilot, and he said, what happens is the tracking dog team is tracking them. So we're headed east, for example, from where we're at. And so the helicopter is up making big circles because we're not sure exactly where the suspect is.
Right.
Well, what happens is when the dogs have a way of letting that handler know that they're getting closer and closer. It's just those handlers are so familiar with them.
Right.
And so they're telling that the dog tracking team is telling us, hey, we're getting closer and closer. So our circle starts getting smaller and smaller. If you're on the run and the helicopter starts coming towards you, you duck down and you hide, okay? And so while we may not see you, the bad guy sees us.
Right.
Well, when we fly, again, we're not sure where they're at. When we fly around, they get up and they take off again. But every time they stop, the drug team's getting closer and closer.
Yes.
And so that's why that helicopter, a drone is quiet. It does not take the place. That's why that helicopter is so important in those type situations. And then, and usually the dog team, because again, I've been up there many times, they'll go, we're close. And sure enough. And so our circle keeps getting tighter and tighter, which means we're going over the bad guy more often, which means they're having to hide more often.
Yes.
Which lets the dog team get closer.
Wow. So it really is a multifaceted approach.
Yes.
And all of those things are so important in keeping the people in the county safe, for sure. So we look for how long would you guess before the drone?
Well, it's been, I think it's supposed to be shipped today.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
Now,
you did say that.
There's a lot of things that FAA applies, rules that applies in the private sector does not apply in law enforcement. Just like the helicopter, we are not required to meet any FAA rules. Okay, now we try to.
Right.
So in this case, the person operating the drone does not have to have a license. In the private world, they do.
Right.
But we're going to have, in fact, we've got a sign-up sheet currently of deputies that want to become a drone pilot, and we're going to require them to go through and get their license just like normal.
Just like a private citizen.
And then, so, as far as how many, we haven't made that decision yet. I would guess we'll probably try to get 4 or 5 drone operators trained.
Great.
And get licensed. We'll make some of those decisions we'll make.
Well, great. Well, lots of stuff going on in your world.
Very, very busy. And again, we've got lots going on. As I said, and because I said this comes up from time to time, usually from people that don't know me well, well, you can coast the rest of the year. And that's just not me. That's not what we're going to do. We have a great sheriff's office, and I'm very passionate about it and what we've been able to accomplish. The old saying, leave it better than you found it. I'm confident we've done that, but we're going to try to leave it for the next sheriff even better when he takes over January 1. So.
Well, that's great news. That's great news. And guess what? We are about out of time. It just flew by, didn't it?
Time flies when you're having fun.
Time flies when you're having fun. So thank you so much for being here. As always, it's a pleasure to see your smiling face.
Well, you're very welcome.
Everybody out there, have a great day today, and just enjoy the area we live in, and have a great day, and we will see you next time here on the morning show.